Do you have limited growing space? We might have found the solution.
Hi, I'm Sadie. I'm Lydia.
And I'm Kylene, and we're the Provident Preppers. And today we have something super fun for you. Okay, I have to admit the best part of my job is being able to play with all kinds of new toys. So I received an email from a friend of mine asking me if I had seen the GreenStalk and what did I think about it. And I hadn't, and so immediately I have to go and research it. And I reached out and called the company and said, "This is fantastic. Would you please send me one so that we can experiment with it?" And they were all on board. So I'm really excited because this GreenStalk planter is something that is very unique. The design is a little bit different from everything else that's out there, and I really like it. And one of the things that they've come out with just recently is, you know, it has always had this little rolling plant stand, but now it has a Lazy Susan on it so that you can turn the tower. This is a drain so that the water that you put in can drain out. But I am just so excited about this. So it has these little stackable planters, and that's what we're going to fill up. So what we're going to do is we're going to fill this up with potting soil to about an inch from the top, and we're going to moisten it, and then we're going to plant it. And then we'll put this, this is the cool thing about their watering system, is that it has these little holes in it. And so we'll just line it up to make sure that each one of these little holes is going to water each one of the pockets. And then after we do that, we'll stack on the next one and the next one and the next one until our planter is completely planted. Okay, so while my beautiful assistants are filling this up with some potting soil, they do recommend that you use potting soil. I have a raised garden bed mix because that is what was on sale. It was being clearanced out, and if you know me, I really am very frugal and I like to save money. So this should work just fine. I always use something that's organic just because we're going to be eating this, and it's really important to me that it's safe for us to eat. Now, when we plant this, we're going to want the largest plants on the bottom, just so that the taller plants or the ones up high don't shade everything else out. That's really cool. Look at you guys filling that up. But I've chosen to put the stevia on the bottom. Now, my plan for this tower is that during this growing season, I'm going to keep it outdoors. And right now, the place where we've got it, it's only going to get sun for a little while each day because these plants have been growing inside in my indoor garden and they need to harden off or they're not going to do really well. So for the first few days, we're going to put them here where, careful sweetheart, here, for the first few days, we're going to put them here and get them acclimated to the weather outside. But this is stevia, and stevia is a tender perennial, so I can't grow it in my garden, but it grows in my indoor garden. So I'm going to try and plant mostly plants that I can take this entire thing inside my indoor garden and grow with it all winter long. So we'll see how that works. So as you watch, we're going to have a whole bunch of different types of plants. Some I think might get too big for this, but I really like to grow them, so I'm just gonna try it and see what happens. Okay, check this out. This is so cool. How easy is that? I love this new little Lazy Susan stand that they have. Totally cool. Oh, you guys, that looks so good. Okay, now this, see how we're putting this on? And we're gonna just kind of snap it right there. And the holes will drain to each plant.
Can we just put a cup in here?
Yes, you can. Now we're going to water this in.
Yeah, sure.
Because we want to make sure that the potting soil is nice and moist, right? So see how we have this in place? But this is dripping down because they have those little holes. So this is dripping down to finish watering these plants.
Okay.
Can you hand me the next one? All right.
Now we gotta stack it?
Now we're gonna stack this.
And then we're gonna fill it up?
Hold on, we've got to be real careful about these plants.
Oh, that one's
That one's back there, yeah. Okay, now are all the plants where they can get out?
That's a good idea. Just spin it.
It'll work. Look, is that so cool the way it spins?
That's amazing.
It is so cool. Okay, what do you think we do next?
Yes.
Put more soil on it.
You got it. Get to work, ladies. Another thing that I want to plant is just one of these starts from my aloe plants that I grow inside. So I think, I don't know for sure, but I think that might do really well in here, especially since I'm just taking it back inside once the weather changes. Now this is some parsley that I've grown all winter long in my indoor garden, and you can see it's very much kind of root bound. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to break it, and then I will plant this one in here. Okay, girls, hang on for just a second while I...
This one looks like it's gonna get very tall.
It might get very tall. That's an aloe vera plant. You use aloe vera if you get burned. You can break it and you can use it to make you feel better. It'll help your burns get better. What do you think?
It's cold.
It's cold. The water felt kind of warm for me. It's a hot day. All right, let's see. Everything looks pretty happy in here. We'll put this tray. Who remembers what the tray's for? Oh, no more on there. Who remembers what the tray's for?
Water.
The water. So where do we have the holes? Do we have the holes in the right place so that they'll go and water the plants? See, there's hole there, hole there. I think so. Okay, we need another one of those.
Okie dokie.
All right, so we have a little bit of a plant right here. Sadie, can you hold this plant just a little bit that way when we put it on so we don't pinch it? All right, do you want to try or do you want me to do it?
No, not really. I don't want to crush them. Okay. Oh, watch out for the aloe vera.
Can you help me not crush it?
There you go, aloe vera.
We're not crushing anything?
Okay. You're crushing my hand.
Oh! You can move your hand now. Sorry. Is your hand, you want me to take your hand out? There we go. We'll make sure we're not crushing it. Okay, and these don't really snap into place. So what these do is they, once they're loaded, they'll sit nicely on here. So there's a little bit of give in here until it's full of soil. So Aiden here realized we were having way too much fun without him and decided that he needed to join us. So this is some tarragon that I was growing inside. We'll just tuck that little baby right in here. Hold on. This is oregano that I've been growing all winter long in that indoor garden of mine. And now we have something really cool. So inside we have an EcoCycle aquaponics kit. And I had taken cuttings, look at these beautiful roots, just cuttings off my rosemary from my indoor garden and from curry. And it's so easy to start cuttings in that, so I'm super excited about that. But we are going to dig in here and put a couple of those in, because anytime that I can clone my plants by taking cuttings, it significantly reduces the amount of time that it takes to start them from seed, and it makes a plant that is true to the parent. So I'm really a fan of that. Now remember, we're watering into each layer. We won't ever have to do that again, but for right now, super important with these new little plants.
They're so adorable. Yes,
Okay, who wants to do the honors?
Me.
Okay, goes right on top there. Do you want to grab the next one there?
How many are we doing? These look like flowers.
How many do we have?
One more left. Two more.
Yep, okay. I'm going to try and keep these plants out of the way. You think you can do it?
Me?
Oh, whoops. Remember to turn it so it'll go there. Okay. I didn't have this turned right. Okay, you two, you ready?
No, I don't know if
I think you can.
it's so much pressure.
It's so much pressure.
Are you okay?
Yeah. Look, we could just spin it. We could spin it and check them on them.
Oh my god.
That is so cool.
This is so amazing.
Okay, so GreenStalk with the planter sent us some lettuce seeds. So I think on this tier, what we're going to do is we're going to plant lettuce seeds. Okay, give me your hands, guys. Now the thing about lettuce, whoa, we need you to share that with him.
Thank you for so many
Doesn't take very many seeds, right, to grow a lot of lettuce. Okay, so up here we planted some bush beans, right? And some Italian basil, some cilantro, good stuff. Everything up here is planted, it's watered in. And now the really cool thing about this planter, can you put that right on top here? This is how you water it. So this puts right, or stays right there. Would you hold that packet of seeds for me, please? So this snaps in.
Wow, that's just amazing.
Can you excuse me real quick?
It's beautiful.
Oh, I forgot I could have just turned it like this. I really like that feature. Really, really like that. So now when it comes to watering, it's as simple as filling up this reservoir. Okay, I'm really thrilled to have this GreenStalk planter. I think it's really well designed. I think it's especially valuable for those who do not have much space to grow things. If you have a little footprint, you are able to grow something. You need a little bit of sunshine too, right? But this is just amazing. If you want to learn more about it, we'll leave a link in the description of this video, but go visit GreenStalk and see what other really cool things they have to offer. If you use the discount code Provident, they'll give you $10 off of any order of $75 or more, so use the discount code Provident. But this is really cool. We'll create a follow-up video in a week or two so that you can see exactly how it's progressing and see if my opinion changes any.
And now for the question of the day. What is your favorite containers to grow things in? Comment down below. And thanks for being part of the solution.